Boy, riders, listen up. The MTA won't be hiking fares until at least June. The agency's board voted today to delay hearings about the proposed hikes until February, pushing the rollout of the new fares later in the year.
Yeah, the MTA is considering an increase of 5.5% in an effort to close a massive budget gap. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett live in Lower Manhattan with more. NJ.
And that's right, Dave, it does look as if that is going to happen. The MTA board today voted to raise the transit fares and tolls on the agency's bridges and tunnels. Hold out that possibility, Dave. The vote today at MTA headquarters was unanimous. Now, the transit fare here in the city of New York, Dave, as you know, is $275. It has not gone up in almost 8 years. It's been $275 since March of 2015. But the agency's facing massive budget deficits of hundreds of millions of dollars. Forced to adopt a balanced budget, the agency is now raising the possibility of increases across the board, including the suburban commuter rail lines and tolls. The MTA has struggled to maintain full service on the transit system despite hybrid work schedules among office workers and the fact that 1/3 of weekday riders have yet to return to the transit system since the pandemic. As Lauren said, the earliest the increases could take effect is June, but the MTA chairman said today they are inevitable.
We need to prepare, nevertheless, for the possibility that there will have to be fare and toll increases at some point. So we're starting the preliminary administrative process now that allows us to advance the option at an appropriate time in the future.
And so that's the question. When? As Lauren said a moment ago, there have to be public hearings. Those hearings would not begin until sometime after February. The agency is still hoping that state and federal government will come to their aid with financial assistance in the interim. Now, the MTA is also planning service changes, expanding service in some areas, cutting service back in other areas. Union leaders are saying that, in fact, if they do cut back service, could put their workers in danger. We'll hear what they have to say about that coming up on Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock tonight.